What you're about to watch is a special private training session for people who bought a copy of my book, Built to Serve. Enjoy.
Beirut, is it Barit? Gosh, I almost say your name. Would you please ask Evan a question? I don't normally put people on the spot, but he's been chatting with me behind the scenes, but like, no, talk to Evan.
Yeah, what I wanted to do is I actually wanted to learn more about Zan services. So I'll connect with him through Instagram. But what I'm looking to do is try to get some more insight on a new role that I'm going to be playing at a startup. So that's why I thought maybe it might be helpful more with yourself. It's not to do with blogging or anything. It's a part of an accelerator program. Mm-hmm. So a little bit of that is getting out of my comfort level and being exposed to startups, but further wanted to learn, I've read the book and kind of need a little bit more help in terms of being able to structure my career path, I'd say, and understand how I can be of service to these institutions based on the experience I've had with 20 plus years in real estate. And what I'm going into is real estate technology startups.
Cool.
So that's one question that's kind of come up in my head.
So what are you doing at the incubator?
I'm assisting, I'm actually co-running it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's with DMZ in our neighborhood in Toronto.
Oh, you're in Toronto. Cool. Out of
Ryerson. Well, I don't even know what they call themselves now, but yeah, Ryerson.
Yeah, it's not Ryerson anymore.
It's
Metropolitan University
or something. Yeah.
And so is that what you want to do? You want to like go co-found more?
I'd like to. This is something new, and opportunities came about, and something I've been working on. And it's taken about 2 years to be able to find a VC to co-back this. And we're going to be starting up in September. I'm going to be visiting the office later today. But that's something where I thought I would be able to try to find out if I can get some help from Zan or from you, just in terms of understanding, again, how can I make an impact? Because a lot of the things you're saying are really coming into play here in terms of being able to provide a service and making sure that I have the opportunity to grow and learn in that role, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Most incubators don't work.
Yeah.
And most companies at incubators don't work. And so if you're looking for like next stage in life and what to do after, like that, if you make it work, you'll have unlimited opportunities to join other incubators, to start new incubators. The key is like, make this one thing work.
Right.
So for the entrepreneurs coming in, they struggle with, the biggest thing they struggle with is closing sales. Like they struggle with getting their product, depending on what stage, but it's an incubator, it's early stage.
It's early stage. Yeah.
So like, it's one, getting their MVP, getting their minimal viable product, like created, and then bringing in revenue. The businesses shut down because they can't generate sustainable cash flow.
Right.
So, if you're in real estate, you understand the cash flow.
And sales. Yeah. And try to utilize the network is what you're saying.
Yeah. So helping them get to the point where they're at least covering their costs so that they can hang around long enough to blow up. Like so many entrepreneurs are focused on, I'm going to go change the world with my new tech startup. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's get to the point where you can stay sustainable.
Right.
So what are those first sales that we need to bring in? And whether that's you making introductions to people, it's a big reason why people would join an incubator.
Right.
Like you're going to introduce them to somebody that's going to help.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to just stay on them and train them, like helping them with their pitch, helping them with their decks, helping them on the phone, helping them do the follow-ups, helping them become salespeople. A lot of tech startups suck at sales because they're
that's what I'm finding.
Geeks, but they did enough to get into the incubator, so they sold themselves enough to get in there. So they've got something, but it's that combination of the training to do better sales, even the accountability. Like if you help them stay, entrepreneurs suck with accountability, right?
Yeah.
So like they say they're going to do something and then they don't do it. See, Evan, or are you saying that's me? I don't know.
No, I'm writing this down now. I want to grab a pen.
Evan put his hand up. But entrepreneurs suck with accountability, especially at the beginning where they have no idea. Then this is their first thing. So helping them with that, like coming in and setting what's our sales plan, guys? What's our what? What's our sales plan?
Yeah.
Right. And then helping them actually create one and stick to it and making sure that they're doing the thing that they said they were going to do, not just going into the tech that they love geeking out over. And you helping make introductions for them allows them to have success, which then allows the incubator to have success, which then allows you to go wherever you want to go afterwards.
Got it. Yeah, it's helpful. I appreciate that.
Yeah. There's the whole motivation side to it, like you bring in guest speakers and all that kind of stuff, but really it's like get them to a sustainable business and then get them to going off and changing the world, and sales plan and introductions. So like for every business, identify their ideal clients and then look your network and also friends of friends who might be able to come in and either buy from them or at least give them honest feedback of where they're falling down. Like people will take a meeting because they love supporting the university and they love supporting the incubators.
Right.
They'll take the meeting if you reach out, and it may not become a client, but at least you get really good feedback. And they may not know how to do that. So if you spent, half an hour a week with everybody trying to help them make those introductions, some of those will hit and you'll end up really having a lot of success there. And then that's it. You just have to make that one work. And then you could be the incubator guru and go around the world doing it. Most of them fail. So you get the guy who says.
So in this one, it's interesting because we're being backed up by a large pension fund. So that's going to be a bit of a live case study in terms of the companies or 2 or 3 companies that we choose out of that incubator to work on.
Lean on them.
Okay.
Lean on the investors to say, hey, we've got a tech startup inside computer peripherals or whatever. We need to get to these guys. Like every company in their sales plan that comes through you needs to make a list of their top 50 clients that they want to talk to. And you might know some of them already. Cool. And if not, you talk to the pension fund. Hey, we need to talk to whoever's in charge of tech at Royal Bank. Do you know anybody?
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I know where you're coming from. Is there anything that you recommend I read? Any of your material or anything in terms of, because this is kind of really pretty much what you are doing in terms of helping the startups as well.
I don't have a lot of good books to recommend. I don't really read a lot of books. I mean, Built to Serve is great.
Got it. Yeah, I've got that.
So that's a good one. Required reading at the incubator. But honestly, it's just, you just have to be a resource for them. Like help them get sales. Like if they're coming in, they probably already have a mission and they're probably working on their tech. But like, how do they commercialize this? And if you have big, like the pension fund that's involved in your thing, cool. They're investing into tons of companies. Like the amount they're investing in you is so small compared to their entire portfolio. The problem is most of their portfolios are not reaching out asking for help. And they have a deep network of people. So you reach out and say, hey, we need to get to whoever runs tech at Royal Bank to get feedback on this. Can you help us?
Yeah, I hear you. So it's saying leverage DMZ's resources to our advantage.
And network. Yeah, the resources as a network.
Yeah, exactly.
The tech guys need to know, the startup companies need to know how to create their thing, create the product or service. But the network to get it into the hands so it's commercializable, that needs to be pulling on DMZ, pulling on all the investors. And that could be you to help be the liaison for that. And maybe they say no, cool. But most people aren't even asking.
Yeah, you're right. No,
so
that's
you'd be
helpful.
the guy
I
who
appreciate
asks.
it. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
You got it.
Told
Maria was asking.
Thank you, Zan.
I told you.
There you go. But you know what? This is very meta. Like what Zan just did here, you were acting like most of the companies in your incubator act.
Yep, you're right.
Hidden, camera off, not asking questions, but needing help. Or like that's everybody who's coming through your company. They don't want to turn the camera on and ask for help and talk about their business because they'd rather just stay tinkering on tech. And what Zan said, like, hey, come on and ask this question. And hopefully you get, I could have not picked you. I could have said, no, screw this guy without his camera on. I could have like not given you good advice, but at least you took the shot, right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
So,
It's taking that
you
shot.
need to be the Zan for everybody who comes in and help open up. Even if like Zan didn't have the answer to this question, he would have answered some other way. But the way he didn't have the answer, but he facilitated the connection. That's all you need to
Right.
do. You may
Yeah.
not have the answer to who runs tech at Royal Bank, but you can facilitate the connection for these people so that they can start to grow.
Got it. It's awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks,
right.
Zan.
There you go. Thank you, Zan.
That's what it's all about.
If you want to get a copy of Built to Serve and join us live for our next training with me to ask your questions, you can go get the book right there next to me, right there. I'll see you there. I'll see you to get the book. It's a good one. Much love.